Look what I caught. How can you not grab those?
I know.
These just aren't as, they're not as enticing.
Yeah.
We are back in sweatshirts,
Yes.
and we're really, those boxes around our face, I hope go away.
I hope so too. That's really annoying.
Okay, stand by, people.
Okay.
What's that say?
I have no idea. Oh boy, now you have a box inside of a box.
You guys, sorry, we don't know what's happening here. We're just going to go with it.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? Because we don't need to look at that.
We don't care if we have boxes around our face. That's okay.
And oh my gosh, but it's so interactive. it's like we're trapped in a video game. There's these boxes around our face.
And it keeps getting bigger and smaller as we move.
It's like voice activated almost.
Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, someone must be here.
Your dog's barking downstairs.
Got the dogs going off downstairs.
That's funny.
Anyway, it's cooler here.
It is.
And so we were both very excited to wear sweatshirts.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to come up and turn the air on full blast earlier to try to cool it down so that we could get through the episode.
Yes.
But I love her ropes. And I knew as soon as I saw these that I was going to grab them.
And yank them. Yeah,
it makes me feel like you're caveman.
I know,
you're
and I think I can
woman.
pull that up over my head too.
Oh, wow.
I could do that. And then you really could yank it.
I could totally shut you in there.
I'd have no face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My faceless friend.
I was telling Michelle it's my daughter's sweatshirt, and I was surprised she actually let me wear it because it's a new one. So she was like, yeah, you can wear it. I was like, it looks so warm and cozy, and it's kind of rainy today and cooler. So
yeah, it's really cute.
But the ropes look a little odd.
No, not odd. They're just very enticing to me. Very enticing. You stick a rope around your neck, I want to pull it.
Wow. That's how you really feel about me?
No, it's all in love. Okay. Haven't you ever heard of that? No, there we go again. Not going there. I actually am innocent of any such activity. I just wanted to grab the ropes. That's all it is.
Maybe I'll save you with my ropes. You can hang on and I will take you with me. Maybe that's what it's for. You know, they're like a life-saving rope.
I'd take you down with me. I'm quite sure of that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
you have your sweatshirt on too.
I do. I'm wearing my Skagway.
Yes.
My
Alaska.
We changed chairs, and so now I'm in my glider.
That's right.
So if I just lean back and start rocking,
fall asleep.
I hope that doesn't bother you any.
Yeah.
We'd actually talked about sitting out on the porch at some points on our swing, but then I thought, no, because we'll sit and swing.
Yes.
And that will drive you guys nuts.
Yes, we'll keep coming closer to
but now, and you're on wheels.
Oh, that's right. I can move all over the place.
So we've got it going on here. I can glide, you can roll.
That's right.
We're going to glide and roll through this. So we're the naughty nitwits.
We are. And who was it that said we are naughty?
Corey,
Corey.
who's I Rock Knits,
said that we're the naughty nitwits, where the knitting is naughty. Or no, the knit, I don't know.
So, yeah, I don't remember. It was something like, the knitting is naughty and so are your hosts.
Oh, yes.
Or something like that.
So are we. Yes,
so are we.
That's what it is. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
How do you like that? I knew we'd mess it up.
I know. That's too complicated for us.
Way too complicated.
That's why we just come in and say, hey.
We don't even usually introduce ourselves because even that's too much. It's like... Yeah. Oh, but we're row 31.
We are.
Sometimes we say that.
Yes,
oh, and you know what? Sometimes people talk about the date.
Oh, that's true.
And it's October
2nd. Right? Yes.
October 2nd.
Favorite best month of the whole year.
It is the best month. You know why?
Because pumpkins.
It's her birthday month.
That's true.
Towards the end of the month.
It's a scary approaching birthday, though. Oh, your anniversary.
20-year anniversary on October 5th.
Nice. So 4 more days.
Yeah. Okay, so no, here's the thing. It's the husband's retirement party.
On the same day?
Yeah, on the same day, because that's his last official day of work. But
okay.
see, when he first started talking about this party they were making him have, he said that, yeah, really, he didn't want it, and he told me, you don't need to go, you know.
It's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, then he turns it kind of into a thing.
Oh.
Like, he sends out emails to all these people inviting him.
It's themed. There's costumes.
Totally. And I'm like, okay, so am I going? Am I not go? I mean,
yeah.
He's like, well, you can go if you want.
Oh.
Well, that to me says I don't really want you to go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm not going.
Oh.
Is that kind of rude?
No, I mean, you could go in a costume or something, or hide, or
It's not really a costume party.
maybe you could jump out of a cake form or something.
I'm not jumping out of anything. I don't jump. I don't jump.
That would surprise him, though. That'd be fun.
I think he's looking for less surprises from me. I think that every time I open my mouth, there's a surprise.
Right.
I'm thinking he's done.
Maybe that's why you're not invited. He's
well,
like,
see, okay.
no drama.
Funny that you say that, because at first I was thinking it's that he's embarrassed by how I look.
Oh, no.
You know.
Not at all.
But then he said something about how, I don't remember exactly what he said, but it occurred to me, he's scared of what I might say.
Interesting. What would you say, though?
I know, right?
I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Are they gonna have like an open mic where you can get up and
yeah, they usually.
Some?
Well, you know, there's usually some stories going on.
Yeah. Okay.
And
you probably have the best stories.
I'm sure I do. But he's often accused me of not having a filter.
Okay.
Or actually, what he says is he tries to remind me that just because it enters your brain doesn't mean you need to say it.
That's true.
And in the interest of full disclosure, I just want to say, in my own defense, okay, just hear me out. Back me up.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
So, I didn't used to have much of a filter. Then
right.
I had kids.
Yes.
And so I filtered everything.
Yeah.
I tried really hard to filter. So I think what happened is I wore it out.
Yeah.
You know, it broke. Yeah. So it's not my fault.
That's true.
I had kids.
It did its time. It ran its course.
It ran its course. It
exhausted itself.
It did exhaust itself. Its little engine wore out. So that's what's happened here, people. Yep. I just used it too much when my kids were younger, and now it's all flowing again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyhow, that's that. But all that to say, today's October 2nd. Yes. Leslie's birthday's later this month. I can't wait.
The big 4-0.
The big 4-0.
Can I get into perfect shape by the 26th on my birthday, you think?
I'm trying to get in perfect shape before I hit 50, so I understand the dilemma.
I've only got 24 days. I don't know if that's possible, but...
You're doing good, though. You're way ahead of me in the game, so...
But it's a yo-yo.
But we'll get back to that naughty monkey business later. Mm-hmm. Now it's all about the knitting.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, or whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah, I'm so excited because I have some birthday stuff for her.
Interesting.
No, I get so excited. Like, I can't wait.
She does.
And we're so opposite.
I get stressed.
She gets stressed. Excited. I get excited.
I think it's because you're good at gift giving.
You're good at gift giving.
I'm not. I stink.
Yes, you are. You don't stink, in any sense of the word. She doesn't smell bad. She doesn't. You're a good gift giver.
Oh, you're better.
No, stop. Okay, so. Mm-hmm. Well, we should probably just jump right in because we do get sidetracked easily. So. Yes. Let's talk about what we're working on.
Well, I like your bag.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that? Is that new?
It's new, and I'm excited to talk about it.
That's the inner
Tulip.
Pouch.
What?
Or is that a new one?
It's a new one.
Oh, okay. No, I thought it was part of your other one that you're going to talk about, but it's not. I thought it was Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. And I just want you guys to know the yellow boxes are still around our face. Kind of freaking us out a little. I'm working on my October socks, my Desert Vista Dye Works.
Nice.
I'm doing the
cool.
Mystic Spiral socks.
Interesting.
Darn it. You know what? I tried to print the pattern. Mm-hmm. My printer's out of ink.
Mine is too. It happens all the time.
It sucks when it happens and you don't know it's going to happen. So I just ordered ink today. It'll be here, like Tuesday or whatever.
You can't just go to the store and get ink. I don't know. I mean, you can't. That's what
Who does that? I don't. I'm sorry.
I thought everybody did.
I thought everyone ordered it online. Leave my house, go to the store. What?
What a foolish thought.
Honestly, that thought didn't even occur.
That's hilarious.
I instantly got on Amazon.
You're like waiting to be able to print stuff.
Well, yeah, that's so funny.
That is so funny.
I could go to the store.
Yeah, we always go to like Office Max or whatever and get our printer.
I mean, granted, you probably pay a lot more than I do, but you have it right away.
That's true. See, I should order it online because Bob always gripes when we have to go buy because it's so expensive.
It's but online, Amazon, it's not.
Okay, I should check on there.
Yeah, I used to get it at Costco, but then Amazon even had better prices than Costco for the ink.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah.
I will have to check.
But yeah, here I am, paperless.
Oh. Darn
so
it.
I could open maybe I'll look. But you guys know, the Mystic. Have you heard of the Mystic
I've heard of
Spiral
it.
sock?
Yes, I've heard of it.
I think it's the guy, sort of a knitter.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
I think it is because I might be wrong about that, though. Because I watched his video. He does German short rows for his short rows.
Okay.
And if that's his name, I don't know. He is like so. I just picture him bouncing off the walls.
Really?
Have you watched him? Have you heard him? Have you seen him?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Don't know if I've seen him.
Well, I'm sure he's like a super nice guy. He reminds me of Rebecca's friend, Joby.
Okay.
A little flamboyant. Josh Reichs.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I think he's like, I don't know.
So have you ever done the German?
No, had you?
I don't think I have.
Oh, I watched his tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what would happen if I turned this around.
I know, that's a really cool pattern.
It's awesome. I love it. If I turn this around, would you be able to see?
Yeah.
Can you kind of see that? Yeah.
That's really a cool pattern.
Now I don't have to insert a photo. Check that out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's fun. And so you're knitting, short rows and stuff. And yeah, he uses the German short rows, which I had not done. So I was watching his tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched someone else's tutorial. Okay. Not because he's a bad tutorial giver, but he's a little faster than my brain.
Okay.
And it was hard for me I just needed more.
Yeah.
Slower.
Yeah.
And they're not hard, but it's just, okay, so it's just different. So you get to where you're going to wrap and turn, and you have your yarn, that you bring your yarn into the front.
Okay.
Slip your stitch, and then you pull straight up on the yarn and kind of bring it. Just watch the tutorial. It's easy, but look, I will say
it's very cool.
It's very seamless. Like a lot.
Yeah, you can't tell.
You can't see.
Not at all.
And
that's really nice.
So
very cool.
It is. It's really seamless.
And you do it on the front and back. Do you prefer that? Because then you don't have to think about not doing the pattern on the back. We've talked about that before. Like, we accidentally screw up and do the pattern on the foot, the bottom part.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's not going to matter here.
Right,
because
there's no texture. But do you prefer doing it all the way around just because it keeps the rhythm going?
Well, this is interesting because you're actually knitting and purling.
Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting.
And so that part's, different because you don't normally purl back.
Right.
I've done that when I did the Stitch Surfers.
Okay.
This is actually kind of similar, I think, to how the Stitch Surfers are done because you are going back and forth, knitting and purling.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I haven't gotten very far, but I really, so far, have to say that it's fun.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
So
what's that called again, that yarn?
This is Desert Vista Dye Works Franken-Zombody.
Oh, okay.
And somebody pointed out that we always talk about our bags, but not our needles.
That's right. It's because I can't remember what needles I use half the time. Which ones are these again?
And I know, they're the Hiya-Hiyas.
Hiya-Hiyas.
Sharps.
Sharps.
And that is normally what we use. Now,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'd kind of transitioned to doing zeros for my foot. Mm-hmm. But with this pattern, it called for the 2.25 millimeter, which is the US one. Mm-hmm. And I decided to stick with that just because I didn't know if knitting in the bias knitting and the short rows, if that would somehow make it, smaller. Yeah. I didn't want it. So I went ahead and just stuck with the size 1. And it looks, it doesn't look huge at this point.
And it doesn't look, of course it wouldn't look too small. But yeah, it doesn't look ginormous or nothing.
No.
Yeah. Cool.
And I have my pencil sock. I got my pencil sock back on the needles too.
Good.
Because that one I had done on a 1 and decided to go to the 0.
Yes, and see, I'll talk about that later. But I had started it on a 0 and then I tried to be a good test knitter. I stink as a test knitter. So I was trying to test knit for someone for a heel, and the heel just didn't fit right, and so I was ripping it out. And to try to put yarn back on size 0 needles,
not fun.
I just think it's impossible. I'm sure somebody can do it, but I'm like, it was just too hard, and so I ripped the whole entire thing out.
That is so sad.
All over.
And that was right. It was a toe up.
It was toe up.
Because,
Yep. So that really stunk.
That is such a bummer.
That's okay.
We both had cursed September
socks
because that's what happened with my Desert Vista Dye Works September socks.
What happened with yours?
I'd done them in the If They Kill Rick.
Okay.
On size 1s.
Yeah.
And decided they were way too big. I'd done that pattern. Mm-hmm. And when I got, I turned the heel and started going up, and it was like, this sock is way too big.
Yeah.
So I ripped it all out and decided I'm done with Rick for now.
Yeah.
And then I decided to do Come On Get Happy.
Okay.
And
see, it's funny because at first I did the number 2 pencil socks in zeros. And then after I'd ripped it all out, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it on ones because I had 2 sets of circular ones. And I thought, I've got to bust these bad boys out to get them done by, the last of September. And so I don't have 2 sets of zeros, which I need to get another one. But, so I just cast them onto ones, and it's just funny because it finally made me realize I can't do ones anymore. If I want to do ones, I've got to decrease my stitches.
Okay, is that what you ended up doing?
No, I stuck with 1 and did 64.
Okay.
But after I finished them, they fit, they're fine, but they're definitely not as form-fitting. If somebody saw me wearing them, they wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, those socks are huge.
Way too big.
They wouldn't think that, but to me, I really like the look of the size zeros and what they look like.
I want to see how, because this is back on a 0.
Yeah.
So I ripped mine out, and I wasn't much further than this. So I ripped it out and put it on a 0. And so I'm just curious.
Size ones.
And it's kind of, but see, it does make quite a difference.
And
I don't know if you guys could see
my sock blockers, but doesn't even fit these well. And it's not like I wear a size 10 shoe. I'm a size 8.5, and I've got all this floppiness. So it even just, I can't even line up my heel properly on here because it's just too, But anyway, those are...
they're so cute, though.
They are. I love them. Although I don't know what I did that.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, we won't...
No pencil is perfect. There is no perfect pencil out there.
That's right. So anyway, those are the number 2 pencil socks. They're super cute. I love them, and they fit really well. You know what, though? If I knit them on size 1s, then they fit my daughter, who wears a 9.5 shoe. 9.5.
So they'd fit me.
So yes.
We could
swap. There you go. We could do that. So, it fits. My daughter and I share all of our socks, so she wears knitted socks almost every day. So for her, it's probably good that they're a little bit big. But I just did Fish Lips Kiss heel because I was trying to bust these bad boys out as fast as I could, and they worked out good. So glad to have them done, but they were fun to do.
Yeah, they're cute. Very cute.
It's fun. So are we doing finished objects? Or
no, we just kind of got off track because I wanted to see your...
Yes.
So what's your sock that you're doing now? Your October sock.
So my October sock I'm doing... Okay, where did I put that ball band? Last year for my birthday, Melissa, who used to be on our podcast, she had gotten me Knitted Wit, which is who she dyes for. She dyes yarn. She doesn't dye for them. She dyes yarn for them. Anyway, this is Victory Sock in October Sky colorway, and it was not a one of a kind, but kind of. I think she got to play around in the dye pot. And
did she just make that for you?
She made it for me, and I think also for Emily, Chain of Fools.
Right, I remember that now.
Yes. It was her birthday in October also, and so she dyed a skein for both of us. So this is the October Sky. So it's purple and yellows. And that's my sock so far. I started it this morning because I was I gotta have something to show for my October. So it's kind of striping. Definitely striping.
It is.
Little stripes.
Yeah.
But it has little pops of green in there once in a while, and kind of a burgundy-ish color too.
You know what I thought of when I just saw those was the Gryffindor colors. Yeah,
it's very similar, and it's funny because when it was in a skein, I liked it, but I didn't love it. But as soon as I caked it up, I was like, oh my gosh, I love, you can just see pops of green, some lighter pink, it's really a cool color. And then when I knit it up, I'm like, I love it. It's really cool.
Do you think that's showing good, or
probably
do you have
not.
a picture?
It's probably not showing up well. But so that's
it's nice if I don't have to put a picture, and I'd rather just do this.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I think that shows it well. And that's size 0s, and so I've got my toe decreases done, so now I'm just knitting away for the foot. But I do need to pick up another pair of
Aren't they toe increases?
Yeah, what did I say? Foot increases?
I thought you said toe decreases.
Toe increases.
Maybe you didn't, though.
Toe increases.
You guys know what she said. I don't know
what I said half the time. So anyway, got that started. But I do want to get another size 0 because I want to be able to do both of them at the same time.
I know, I have 4.
I like that. Do you really? Size 0s or 1s?
Yeah, size 0s.
Do you really? That's funny.
Because I like to have, once I decided I was going to do all my feet, for the most part, on 0s, I wanted enough to have 2 pair going at once, which might sound a little obsessive, but I am.
Yeah, that's
obsessive.
Right. That's okay. We all like socks.
Yeah.
We're always knitting socks.
We are. There's always socks going on.
What else are you doing?
I cast on, barely, the Jujoy How do you say it?
I don't know.
By Hohi.
Hohi Locatelli.
Yeah, so it's a shawl.
It's a baby shawl.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah. This is Solstice, which is Dublin Bay's, which is a knit shop here in Portland.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful shop.
Black Cherry. It's Luna Sock. It is merino, cashmere, and nylon. Black Cherry. I bought this and same yarn in clover, which is a pretty green. And it kind of stinks that they're in these condoms right now because, well, here you can, whatever. Because I bought from Carrie, formerly So Now What. I have it written down there because
I will never. Now I'm always going to be thinking.
Right.
So now what? Well, you never get it right. I think I always got it right, but you didn't get it.
I never got it right.
And now I'm never going to get it right now.
I know because she changed her name of her podcast and her Etsy shop to The Creative Obsession.
Which is great.
I think I'll be able to remember that.
You think so?
Maybe.
Okay, good.
Well, what's helpful is that I'm not going to say The Obsession Creative.
That's true.
That's what messed me up on So Now What. It was true. So What Now.
Right.
Or So Now What.
So Now What.
But Creative Obsession you can't get wrong.
That's true.
I mean, you can, but you're not going to mix up the words.
That's true.
She dyed this gorgeous...
So pretty.
It is.
Kind of reminds me of Christmas, but yet not.
I know.
It could be whatever. I
know, because it's called Autumn Blaze.
So pretty.
And it is really, really pretty. She still has one in her shop if you want to go see it.
I have to go snag it. It's really pretty.
So she helped me pick out colors to coordinate with this.
That's awesome.
And I didn't want it to look Christmassy.
No, I don't think it will.
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, with that, what's it called again?
Black cherry.
I think that'll really help it.
I just haven't gotten very far. And I'm using my signature size, whatever purple is. I think 6. Yeah. No, 4.
4.
US 4 signatures. So there.
You're going to have to switch them to a longer cable?
Yes, I will definitely have to go to a longer cable. That's twice now I've mentioned what needles I'm using.
Well, good for you. We're turning over a new leaf.
Yeah.
Probably the last time we did
it will.
That.
Oh, dear. I was going to grab the pattern.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to see what it looked like. That's so pretty.
Oh, I just love... I've wanted to knit this.
She doesn't design anything that's not pretty.
No, she doesn't.
But everything she does is gorgeous. That's really pretty.
It is... I wanted to get the name right for you, but I didn't print the page with the name. Because that's what I do. Remember, I don't...
bottom?
No.
Okay.
It's Jujuy.
Okay.
Jujoy. Jujoy?
Jujoy?
Yeah, I don't know. But it's a fun one. It's a 3-color.
It's really pretty. Really pretty.
Yeah. And several of you have probably already knit it, so it's not like,
Yeah.
But that's
fun.
I was really happy. I did have to frog this.
Yeah.
You'd think, how hard is it to... But I was tired when I was starting it. So all of this yarn that's wrapped around here, I had frogged and just started over. But it was so fun to be doing something besides socks.
Totally.
I was like, oh, I can't wait to do something besides socks. Because, September was just a bad sock month.
Yeah. So what screwed you up on those?
Well, simply put, you're doing 4 increases on the right side and 2 increases on the wrong side. Just back and forth. You just increase. And I somehow, got it messed up. Okay. And then it started looking, I think I'd read something wrong. And I just thought, this soon in the game.
Right.
It's time to just start over.
Exactly.
So
that's true.
If I start making mistakes after I've incorporated color number 2, it's probably going to stay messed up.
Right.
But yeah. So
that's funny.
So that's that. I do want to knit more on that. And I'm not anticipating as many sock problems this month.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be positive.
Well, I feel like it's the beginning of a new month.
Yep.
We have one more day in the month because September only had 30 days.
Oh, that's right.
So with October having 31, we have one more day.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah. I literally, I finished my pencil socks on the 30th. I was just like, my fingers were hurting. I was like, I've got to get these things done.
Funny.
Yeah. So anyway.
That's cute. I think I'm supposed to go get this pattern.
Oh.
I think that I was supposed to get this because I bought something at off. And then I just found these in my bag.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm glad I found this stuff.
Yes. All right, so
Cool.
we're going back and forth.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm also working on... Is this it? Oh, yes. Okay, so this is a project that I might frog because...
I like it to sit back like this.
Do you like that? Nice. You can just relax.
It's kind of like we're all together.
That's right.
Just rocking in my chair.
I'm jealous because I can't rock.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I'm doing the Woodsy by Mandarin. Melody, that's her name, of Mandarin.
Yeah, I like
Designs.
that. You showed that last time,
Yep.
but that's not the scary one.
No, this is not the scary one. This is beautiful, but I think I'm going to frog it because she has a different cast on, and I was a lazy butt, and decided to, I'm not going to do that cast on. I'm just going to do a basic cast on. It was a provisional cast on with a crochet hook.
I hate provisional cast
And I've never done that, but
I've tried.
Yeah, so I cast on and just was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the ribbing she did. I'm just going to do knit 2, purl 2.
You want to just write your whole pattern.
Exactly.
Just make whatever hat you want.
But see, the times I've done that in the past, I always kick myself because I'm like, why do I think I know more than the designer? She obviously knows more than I do.
So did you end up doing the provisional cast
Nope.
on?
So this is the regular one. So the thing is, I don't think this yarn is right for the pattern.
Oh.
Her yarn is, I think, like more of a rustic wool, a Brooklyn tweed loft fingering weight, and so I don't know what this is made of because this is old stash and
Is
there's
it
no
fingering?
ball band. Yeah, don't you think? It's a thicker fingering.
It's a thicker fingering.
Would you say? Say like thicker fickering. Like,
I'm pretty sure I said thicker fingering. Is that
sounded
what
like
I want
you
to
said-
say?
Sounded like you said thicker fickering or something. I was like,
Who knows? I was in
don't
my
know what you're
rocker.
saying.
I was in rocker mode.
She was almost asleep.
Yeah, glider mode. Yeah, what?
Her words are slurring.
If I snore, just know that it happens.
So I love this yarn, but I think it's almost too soft. Like it's not rustic enough. So I don't know if the pattern is going to show really well.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I should keep going and just hope for the best, or if I should frog now. And I have other yarn I could use. I love this yarn though. I think it's pretty, and I thought it'd be pretty with a little tree on it.
Oh, because
it's
green. I think you just go for it.
Just go for it and try it.
But then if it doesn't,
So don't
show
do
up,
the provisional cast on.
Well, why would you?
I don't know. It probably looks better. I don't know. And she
Sure,
didn't.
that
I think
was
she
fine.
does knit 1, purl 1, rib, and I did knit 2, purl 2.
Why use a provisional cast on unless you're having to join something? Why
You
would
might
you do
have
that?
to, and I just don't know. It's
Okay. You haven't read ahead in the
I
pattern to
haven't
know.
read. So there's probably some significant reason.
I mean, why would you do that?
I don't know. I think it's because that cast on looks prettier. The edge looks prettier. It looks more. I've heard people when they say they use it, they won't use anything else because it looks really pretty.
Really? I hate it. I've tried it. I remember trying it on a women's retreat that we were on one year.
Okay.
I was doing something and I messed it up over and over again. Yeah. And that's not the last time I tried it. I've tried it since then. But I was supposed to do this knit along with biscotti yarn sock thing with Knitfomaniac, and I never even cast on because it called for a provisional. And I mean, yes, I could watch the tutorials, and that's not the only reason I didn't do it. But it just intimidates me.
No, and the thing is, I don't know, and I think you probably feel the same way, but it's like, I'm just in a time of my life where I just want to, when I want to sit down and knit, I just want to frickin' knit. I don't have time to have to go
watch
do
a bunch of
research.
tutorials.
I wish I did, but I just don't have time for that. And so it's like, for me, if I want to knit something, I just want to sit down and cast it on and go. And
well, if it's something like with these German short hair, German short hair, what does that even go with?
I think dogs.
It is a dog, but I don't know what that goes with. German
know.
short hair terrier.
I have no idea.
German short hair
row?
rose. Oh,
What are you drinking?
Nothing actually at the moment. I got nothing.
Maybe you're
going
dehydrated.
On. Maybe so. Those short rows.
The short-haired
Those
rose.
German, exactly. Short hair. I'm not German though. I would love to go to Germany.
And you're not super short, so
I'm not super short, but my hair's short.
That's true. Yes, your
not
hair
as
is
short as a German short hair.
I don't know.
We
I've
don't
never
know what
seen
they are.
German Shorthair.
Let's define exactly what we're talking about.
Person or dog? I
We
don't
don't
know.
I don't know. Those
So where
things. Where you can watch a tutorial and know that, you're probably going to get it.
Right,
And
the
if
first
you-
time around.
And if you don't, lots of other short rows to do.
Yes,
It's not going to
right.
make or break your project.
That's
you just
true.
move on to, because that's what I decided with these socks was,
Yeah.
if I don't get it with these short row things,
Right.
I'll just do one of the many other short rows I know.
Totally. That's true. That's
But
true.
that provisional cast on, you're either going to provisionally cast on or you're not.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no
in between.
no.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So I don't know, because part of me is like, oh, but I should be learning new skills. I should expand my horizons and sit down. And I love her so much that I'm like, I know it's going to be a beautiful hat. I should really take the time to do it the correct way. But I don't know. So I'm still debating.
Well, you
But
better decide.
I know. I've got to decide soon. And what needles are these?
Those are your marbles.
My marbles. Yeah, knit.
Knitter's Pride? Are they Knitter's Pride marbles?
Knitter's Pride.
Well, they're not knit picks.
They're not knit picks.
Who does the marbles? I thought it was Knitter's Pride.
It could be. I don't know. But anyway,
I think
they're
it's
pretty.
Knitter's Pride.
And I love them. Some people don't like them, but I love how
I don't
they
think
are
they're sharp enough for
they're
me.
slightly bendy. It depends on the yarn you're using if you need sharp. Like this yarn, it's nice when you're doing, I don't know what kind of yarn. I was trying to
Splitty?
think. Not splitty, because this would probably split. Like this
Oh.
yarn's not splitty, but
Okay.
it's very, like if it's a firmer yarn, I feel like the needle slightly bends to get you through that yarn, that harder yarn. I don't know if that makes sense. It probably doesn't.
No, it's
But
fine.
yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of explaining myself properly.
No, I like that whole bending, getting through it.
It's like
It sounds so intense. Like knitting's really a struggle. And those needles are going to get you through it.
Oh my gosh. But yeah.
I don't know. Fascinating. It's like listening to one of my books on Audible, listening to her talk about this.
Okay. I don't know why I guess.
Let's just move along. So anyway, she's got the bendable needles that just go right through and get you through all your knitting needs. Okay, I'm gonna take over till she recovers from this.
I know, I think it's funny.
And I know, I see that. Let's do our word.
Let's do the
This
word.
would be a good time because we have them.
Yes.
We have our words.
Oh, and did you tell them that the last time it was actually up here the whole time?
Yeah, I put it in the notes, but I know not everybody reads those. Yeah, all that
I have to
time.
wipe my face.
We had them up here.
Yeah. Where
Silly
were
me.
they at even? I don't even know where you had them.
I don't remember now.
Oh, okay.
But they were here.
they were
'cause
here.
I looked for them.
That's
I
so
looked in a
funny.
few places, and then I came back up here, and there they were.
They reappeared.
But fear not, because if ever we don't have these handy again, or when we're out of them,
Oh, that's true. What do we
I
do
have.
next?
Well, let's just put a pin in that for now.
Okay. All right.
Because I know everybody's waiting for the word. Because
Yes.
it's been weeks. We haven't done this in 3 weeks.
I know. It's
Because
crazy.
last weekend something happened. I don't know. Nothing happened. We just ran out of time.
Yes. I wasn't in the right frame of mind last week.
Right.
either.
That was it. Whereas clearly now you're so much more there.
So much more together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, I don't know what's worse.
What did happen? I mean, what did we have go? Was last
I just was
weekend
not.
off?
I was. Yes, it was.
Last weekend.
And then my
was
daughter
crazy.
had seen your pictures, or was that the weekend before?
No, that was right. Yeah, and then I took her not out and took
Yes.
pictures.
So it was just one of those weekends where
It
I just felt
was.
like, oh my gosh, we have no time.
So then we thought about doing it Monday night,
Mhm.
and
that was the night that I was just like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have the energy.
No.
You know.
and I was so fine with that decision
Yeah.
because everything that I was going to get done over the weekend didn't get done, and so Monday was my day. I had to do
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff because I got a job,
She did.
which we'll talk about, or we'll at least mention.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay,
Alrighty.
here we go. We're
Gosh, I
picking
need
a
my
card.
needles to get this card out.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Dolo.
Dolo. So it means alone by
Look at how they're
oneself.
sitting.
Yeah, I think she's pregnant.
Oh.
Just think, we'll never be by our dolo again. I don't know what the heck. So, especially in reference to the performance of social activities. Oh, see also, roll deep. We know that one.
Coming full circle here.
Lone wolf, dork, troglot. I don't even know what that word is.
Without what?
Without assistance independently.
Dolo. I don't even
So
like
it means
that.
alone or by oneself. So you
Like
and I,
solo, but with a D.
Yeah, why would
Come
you do
on,
that?
you guys. You gotta
So
get...
you and I would never be dolo.
No.
Because we have each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which can be good or bad. I don't know.
You're my main hoe.
That's right. Dolo.
Dolo.
Who comes up with that?
Well, we already know these guys are morons. Did these cards.
Clearly.
Because none of them make any sense.
They don't.
And even when they make sense to some of you out there, the explanation on here is not accurate.
No, it is weird.
But Dolo, that's not...
Dolo.
That's
D-O-L-O. Yeah.
Did you show them the other side?
Yeah, the picture of a pregnant woman. I think they're anticipating that they're never going to be dolo again.
I look more pregnant than her. What's up
Me
with
too.
that?
I know. She looks pretty good for a pregnant woman.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't even like that word. Just think we'll never dolo. That's so stupid. It's like,
Yeah.
seriously, why... You can't make a new word just by changing the first letter.
Right.
Solo, dolo.
Dolo.
We're ripped off.
Yeah. That is weird. Like who... Yeah. How does it differ from the word solo?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Duh.
Yeah.
It's... No, I'm sorry. I'm calling BS on that one, too.
So you want a different one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that.
All right. You want to put that in the junk pile?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
There is only a junk pile. There's not like a winner card.
Right.
They've all been stupid. But that's part of the charm.
So do you throw them away afterwards?
No.
You keep them?
No, because when we run out, we'll start over.
Oh, all right. John.
Not like John, like it's Jawn.
Jawn. I think this will reverse it once we show it. A substitute generic term for any person, place, or thing for use when the actual word cannot be readily recalled or identified. I'll take that big chocolate John in the middle.
Oh my gosh. That's weird.
Weird.
For one thing, I would never say that, and I love chocolate. But I would
Nice.
never say,
I'll take that
I'll
John.
take that I'll take that big chocolate John in the middle.
Boy.
I mean, talk about inappropriate. Totally not okay.
Oh,
Is that
boy.
the only explanation they give?
Well, a synonym is thang, thingamabob, Jones, whatchamacallit, doohickey, thingamajig, joint, or gizmo.
I'm so disgusted by these right now.
John.
We waited, 5 weeks for this?
I know. People have been like looking forward
I
to it
know.
and everything.
And we come
They
up
just
with
keep
Dolo
disappointing.
and John.
Yeah.
This big old chocolate John. I don't know what to say, you guys.
So how would we use that in a sentence? Is there somebody at your door?
Yeah,
Looking at the security cameras up
Oh,
here.
right.
Dogs are freaking. Oh, somebody just walked by
Oh,
the
someone
house.
walked by with their dogs.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, someone's coming up to our doorstep.
Are they?
Yeah, did you see that one in the upper left-hand corner?
Oh, is that coming up to the doors?
Yeah, that's our patio there. I think it must be Rebecca has a friend.
Oh, I hope so.
Rebecca has a friend. And we have it on video.
We have proof.
Yeah, they'll work it out.
How would we even use that?
I don't want to use it. I'm over this.
Are you? Well, it makes me feel stupid every time we have these words because it makes me feel like, how can I use this in a sentence?
Yeah, but nobody else is using them.
Are you sure? There's probably people that are way smarter than we are that are like,
No,
oh
but-
yeah, I've heard that lots of times.
I know, but what the feedback we've had is people hear it and they're like, but not like that.
Yeah.
Or that's not really a thing.
Yeah, but it is. It's a thing.
It's here. It's on
That's
paper.
right. Yeah, it's proof.
Well, okay. I think we should combine Dolo and John together.
Okay. So you want a Dolo,
Oh, I don't think we have to do it on the spot
big
right
chocolate John in the middle?
now. Yeah, I'm kind of obsessing now over the big chocolate John.
Yeah, you are.
Can't really get past that. I'm just picturing a big chocolate John.
Big. Well, you wouldn't
Yeah.
even say big, beautiful John in the middle if you're talking about yarn. But you would call
I
it
wouldn't
something
call my
else.
yarn John.
That's right. That's true.
Not in any form of John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what should we do?
I don't know. This is sad. This is a
That's really
sad day.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. Do you have any other words your kids have used last week that we can
Yes, but I don't
steal?
remember them now.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's try one more.
All right.
Third time's a charm.
You pick this time.
All
Maybe
right.
you'll pick a good one.
Goalie.
Sounds
Goalie.
familiar.
Don't you think he's kind of goalie though? A
Is
tough.
he gullible?
Oh no. I mean that's what I would think, just
Yeah.
based on. But no, it's Oh, but Is that saying say it differently? Gelée? Goulet? What does that mean?
Goalie. I think the E is long.
Okay.
I think when the line's above it, it means
Tough,
it's the long.
macho, brutal. Characterizing a true gangster. So like OG. Original gangster.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know where you're going. I don't know what OG.
Hood, ghetto, street. Straight up, thugged out. I like that, thugged out. Hard. RTD. Rough, tough, and dangerous.
Ooh. I like
funny.
that. RTD.
Yeah. Genuine, untainted, real. Trill. OG, look.
Yeah.
I knew one off the card.
Wow.
Rough, unsophisticated, without frills. And I like how, what is that thing?
I don't know.
It's like a fax machine or
Is that a
something.
fax machine?
It's like an old fax machine. Don't you think he's kind of goalie, though?
So, don't you think he's kind of tough or macho
Right.
or brutal?
Or too,
So, hopefully nobody thinks that we're goalie.
you
know?
guys, this picture's hilarious.
It is.
And
Those are
the
funniest
like,
parts.
housewife
Yeah.
in her apron.
That's right.
And she's talking about the macho original gangster.
Yes.
I don't want to have to come up with a sentence right now. That's too much pressure.
It is very
I've got too much to think about
It is.
with Dolo, John, and goalie.
Hopefully we're not goalie.
No,
couldn't
well,
be
maybe we
goalie.
want to be.
Goalie's an adjective
Tough,
that describes
macho,
somebody.
brutal. No, my favorite one I like, straight up, thugged out.
Nice.
And we don't mean straight like STRAIGHT.
Right.
This is STR numerical 8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's fancy.
That is.
That's fancy talk. This could be a rap song right here. if we could get the beat and we could like do the
You
thing.
want to try that?
No.
Okay, me either.
Just saying. This sounds an awful lot like the stuff my daughter listens
It
to.
could be, yes. You should ask her, do you ever hear the word goalie in your rap music?
I'm going to show her this card.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's my favorite one.
Yep.
What's your favorite
Winner. That one, goalie. It's the only one that I think I could use in a sentence or describing someone as goalie. I don't know. Yeah.
Just thinking of a way to bring them all together.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my goal.
Yeah. To tie them all together.
To tie them all together. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good
I'm going to
goal
work
have.
on it.
All right, good for you.
Till later today when I've forgotten all three of the words.
Exactly, I've already forgotten them. Except for goalie, it's the one I remember.
Dolo, John, goalie.
Okay, there you go. Sounds like someone's name. John Goalie Doe. What is that? Goalie John.
You're thinking John Doe,
Maybe.
which would be a result of someone really goalie.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
All right. So I think we need this after that.
Okay, what is
Okay.
that? Uh-oh.
Sometimes you're feeling down. Sometimes you just need a little pick-me-up.
Yeah.
Not
So I
Mother's
need
Little
coffee?
Helper.
Oh.
Talking about the little pills. The self-help dispenser
Oh, boy.
is here for us. So please take a ticket.
Interesting. Oh, boy, I'm scared.
Okay, let's see what your self-help is.
I'm okay. You're okayer.
I'm okayer. Well, my self-help, because I feel a little bit traumatized after those cards. Three
Do you?
cards that are like,
Feel kind of dirty and gross?
yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Look for the you in Guru. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel better?
I'm looking for the you in Guru.
It's right there, though.
Would that mean I'm looking for the you in Guru?
Guru? I don't know.
Look for the you in Guru. I want you guys to look for the you in Guru. Can you see that? I can't see
Why
it.
is it not even showing?
I know, it's not even there. I don't know where the... Oh, there it is. We don't really understand how this works. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Wow.
This is like, this is kind of a ripoff, though, because this is the crap you'd get in a fortune cookie, and we didn't even get a cookie out of it.
That's right. That is true. I do feel a little ripped off. So I'm actually in worse of a mood now.
I know,
than
me too.
before I
We've
looked
been
at
ripped
these.
off with the stupid cards this week. This...
We got no cookie.
We got no cookie. We've got crappy advice.
That's right. So are you going to save those? Or are they meant to be disposable? Just throw them away?
Well, it says dispensable. It doesn't say
That's
disposable.
right. You can't, yeah.
So I'm not really sure what to do with them. You can just flour the floor
yes.
with, it's like rose petals of,
Or peanuts.
yeah. First time I went to one of those places,
Drove me crazy.
Oh gosh.
What was that restaurant called? I can't remember what it's called.
The Roadhouse?
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay, so there's a restaurant called the Roadhouse where you would eat peanuts. They'd have these big things of peanuts, and they expected you to just throw your shells on the floor.
Yep.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, they're all over the floor.
That is so wrong.
Yeah.
And it just
went against everything.
That just
and you're stepping on them all the time.
To think about that's okay. That's not okay.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how often they clean them up. And you got to know there's spit involved in that too. So it's like
you
people
just don't
spit all over
you don't
the
throw
floor.
your stuff on the floor like
right.
that. That's just not okay.
Especially in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, just don't come to my house and do it.
Yeah, that's right. It's pretty gross. Any more works in progress?
That's my works in progress.
I've got, I think, one more.
Wow.
I have one more. I know. I've just been a cast-on crazy woman to this.
Impressive. No, you haven't. You've been. I mean, you're like. Do you have?
It's right here. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully I'm not going to yank it off the needles.
I know you should have something.
Okay, so I found this yarn.
Holy cow!
I know.
Oh yeah, this is new.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So these are the Caron. I don't know how you pronounce it. Caron, whatever cakes. I went to Michael's the other day, and they had all of these. They were on sale, so they were like $4 and something versus $7 and something, and they had them in all different colors. I mean, it was awesome. Some were bright, cheerful colors. Some were, these are more neutrals.
Subdued.
So my daughter Emmeline, I said, pick what color you like for a blanket. So she picked this one. So I bought 3 or 4 skeins, I think. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. And it is 383 yards. So I figured that's 1,000 yards or so.
So did you say that's worsted weight, or did you say?
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I don't even know if it says. Calls for a size 8 needle.
Oh, so probably
it's
like
a 4,
okay.
medium 4. I mean, so yeah, probably. But anyway, so I decided to knit this blanket. I've started it.
Do you want me to help you?
I think I've got it.
So you're okay to go dolo on this?
I am. I'm all right going dolo, but thank you for the offer. So it's just a star blanket, but it's just cool because it gradiates out, and so you don't have to have any kind of ends to weave in.
Yeah.
For a blanket, it's going to be nice.
I love this. I love how it looks, like this star thing.
Yeah. And then it just goes out the off-white.
That's a really cool pattern.
Yeah. And it's free. It was called, or it is called, I've had it for years. It was a free radiating star blanket. And it's a beginner pattern, so it's not like, nothing is difficult about it. It's very simple, by Alexis Layton.
Very
but
cute.
It's a circular blanket, and I'm just going to keep going with it. There is, I looked online because I wanted it to be bigger than what this is saying it's going to be. And so I looked online on Ravelry. Yeah, on Ravelry. And they gave an option to make it bigger. You repeat a certain section of the pattern. So I'm just going to keep expanding it. And so it's just cool. So I have 3 skeins of that, and I'm hoping that'll be enough.
Have you used a whole one yet?
Nope.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be nice and big then.
So I think it's going to be fine. And these are just my knit picks needles.
Yeah. Yep.
So I have a set of my knit picks needles. I haven't worked on that for about a week. It was funny. I started it, and the day I started it, I just kept working on it for like hours. It was just addicting because it was like, oh, the color's changing. If I keep going, it'll, And
fun. When you're so used to doing socks and stuff, or using fingering, and then you use a heavier yarn, it's fun to see that progress.
Yeah, it grows so much faster, and it's just more comfortable. It's bigger needles, than size 0. So.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I have noticed that the zeros are, you feel it in your hands.
I think so too. And it's definitely tighter gauge, so you definitely feel it more. When you go from working on a needle that small to something, does that now seem like a huge needle when you go and I don't think it seems huge. It definitely feels nice.
Okay.
It's like, and my gauge loosens up like crazy. It's funny, but when I'm on size 0, I even knit tighter. Like I can tell I'm more.
Well, but you want your socks on a tighter gauge.
Definitely.
And a blanket you kind of want a little bit looser.
Exactly. I'm okay having it, be a little looser. So that'll be fun. That's just been a fun little no-brainer kind of a project. So
that's fun that you can have it. You can do a blanket that's easy and cute. It has something to it.
Yeah.
And then not spend too much money on it.
Exactly. It'll be cheap. But people, it's funny, I hashtagged when I started that Caron cakes. And it was just funny to see all the people that are using those cakes because they come in a ton of colors and they're really pretty. Like some of them are blues, shades of blues, and it's so cheap. But it's it's not like it's quality. But for a blanket or a baby blanket, it'd be neat. It'd be really pretty.
I know, because you hate spending.
Yeah.
A lot of us have done it where we've put in $100 to a baby blanket. And then you see that baby blanket
right
on the back seat of someone's,
totally.
The floorboard of their car. And it's
like, when you want it to be washable, you don't want to have to hand wash a blanket, So to me, that's going to be perfect for that. So
that's good.
So what are your finished
My only
types?
FO are my Desert Vista Dye Works September socks.
Pretty.
And this is the Come On Get Happy.
I love that pattern.
Thank you. This was, I don't want to say that I wrote this pattern or that I made this pattern.
What?
But I just did it.
Wow.
So I don't think I was reinventing the wheel.
Right.
There may be a pattern that's very similar to this, but I didn't use a pattern.
Wow.
And so what I did was on my Ravelry project page, under notes, I wrote out what I did here. So if anyone wants to do what I've done here.
Good for you. Look at you.
Yeah. But again, it was our normal toes that we do.
Right. But still, the pattern is cool.
The OMG. Well, it's really just, what I would do is, when I was about to run out of a color, and it was kind of wrong sometimes, but every fifth stitch, first and fifth, 10th, whatever, across for this part, the foot part, I would double wrap it. Okay. And then the next time around, I would drop and slip it, to get it to go up. Yeah. Anyway, it's all written down.
It's so cool, though.
Yeah, I just wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
But not too different because my Rick socks. My Rick socks, I had tried to branch out and do that pattern from that book, and then I hated it because it didn't work. So I didn't want to do anything that wasn't going to work out.
So those are not contrasting heels, or it is?
Yeah, this is this was the OMG heel.
Okay, but color-wise, you use different yarn.
I did. It came with the skein.
Okay, good. Gotcha.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not showing them again. They're down here. So bummer part is, I think that...
I'm trying not to sneeze, sorry. So I'm trying to wiggle my nose so I don't sneeze.
Now, does that work? Wiggling your
I'm
nose?
just trying to do something.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe there was...
Sneeze. The secret,
if you have to sneeze, I'll cover for you.
The splatter, that'll go over
it'll
your
look
screen.
good on the... Yeah. I think they're a little small.
Really?
Because I don't even have them on my normal size. These are my little sock blockers.
Really?
I think they'd probably fit you.
Interesting.
Maybe we could try. I was hoping that after I washed them, they might, I don't know. I thought I started the heel about the time that I usually start my heel.
Right.
And then...
See, that's a tricky thing because even with my number 2 pencil socks, I kept putting them on and going, okay, I think I'm ready for my Fish Lips Kiss heel. I think because when you do several different kinds of heels, it's hard to remember how far do I knit until I start my heel. So, but they worked. But that's good. Interesting because it is hard to know.
Yeah, I really don't know how I mess that up. I think I'm just gonna have to keep a little notebook or something when I do this heel. But I thought I'd written all that down and I thought I had it figured out. But obviously something didn't go right. Is it gonna make a difference knitting on zeros now? No. Would it?
No, it shouldn't. It still measures the same. But see, even when you were saying that you wait till you get to oh my gosh.
Well, okay, now it's all coming back to me. So part of the problem was that on a lot of my socks, I've done the heel too late. And so on a lot of my hand knit socks, like I have on right now, look at my heels actually should be down here.
Okay.
Don't you think? That seems a little bit late in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's back here. Right. Isn't it supposed to fit like that?
Yeah, probably.
So in several of my socks, my heel is... My socks are, I guess, too big. They're too long.
Show them.
I know.
Lift your foot up.
Got a cramp in the back of my other leg. Not gonna do that again. I could.
And see, when I was using that plastic thing that we have, I can't remember what that's called.
Sock roller?
Yeah, the sock roller. I would slide my foot in, and I remember you saying you wait till you get to the very end of that to start your heel. Well, when I was doing that, it was too big. My sock was too big, and my heel was too big.
Well, you know what I should do? I should measure them.
And so I learned now that I really have to go until about, I think it's 8.5, I think. And then start my heel.
But then it depends on what heel you're doing.
Totally does.
Right?
It totally does. It depends.
Oh, and now I won't know because the sock's done.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Okay, so I don't know. I should try it on.
There you go.
Now that they're blocked.
Yeah, that would be good.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to just start keeping track. I normally my go-to heel now is the OMG heel.
Okay. Why do you prefer that? You like the look of it, or?
Well, look at that. It's so different on that side.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Oh, interesting.
But that doesn't seem right. Maybe that's just how it blocked.
Well,
okay, that's just... Okay, sorry, you guys can't see on my lap. The way it was looking is there was this little heel on that side, and then all that heel on that side. But I think that's just how it was on the sock blocker.
Oh,
see, because then once you...
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's weird. Oh my gosh, what the... Okay, there. No, oh no, but then there's that.
Okay, well.
Oh crap. Well, there's nothing about the Desert Vista Dye Works knit along thing that says your socks have to be functional.
Exactly. Exactly.
Gosh.
They just have to be tall enough.
Yeah.
That's funny. So those don't fit bad.
No, actually it's not bad.
Yeah.
I just wonder how it looks on the other side.
I know.
If the heel's funky.
Right.
Oh no, it's kind of normal.
Okay. Yeah. Cute. I think it fits good. You wouldn't want them any smaller than that. I mean, I think that's definitely the smallest you would want them.
Yeah.
So wherever you started on that one. And maybe that heel's different than Fish Lips Kiss too. I mean, that's the thing.
Well, it is. And that's the thing is that with the Fish Lips Kiss heel, one of them you knit longer.
Yeah.
Because the heel develops faster.
Right.
I'm
wondering if it's the OMG. Because I think Fish Lips... I don't know.
I think that, like you were saying earlier, maybe before we started recording, but sometimes something as simple as just taking a few notes when you're doing something and then keeping them.
Well, yeah, I was telling Michelle when I did the test knit, I should have taken notes. I'm just a bad test knitter. Like, I didn't realize that, like, I should be writing down, like, exactly, and being more technical. Like, oh, I started at this point, and I recounted my stitches and had this amount of stitches, and, you know, because... How can I give feedback if I've looked at what I just did?
Well, it is hard to give feedback. If
it is, and I want to be accurate with my feedback. I don't want to be like, I think this stitch count was off, or this was, you know.
But even like this, it's like, wouldn't it be nice if we knew what we really want to do? And see, this does look kind of funny. It's like it's way over here.
It's interesting. It's very
bizarre.
Interesting.
So what we're looking at is my foot, and the heel. That's just weird.
Is in a different place than what.
Like maybe where it should be.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
It's so funny when you can knit socks for so long and so many pairs, and yet still it befuddles you. Is that
right? Can we use one of our it's a goalie. No, it's a
no.
Well, instead of saying it's a bitch,
right?
Just say it's a goalie.
Yeah.
I don't know. That really doesn't work, does it?
Whatever.
It's a John.
Sure.
Yeah, because John's like this word that supposedly you can put in for anything.
That's true. Yeah. People know what that means.
Right, and they don't because they're just thinking, who's John and what's wrong with him? What did he do?
Why don't we like John? What did John do?
Poor John.
Funny. Yes, John gets so much flack.
He does.
Well, my last finished object is I finally finished the yoga shawl, which you guys won't be able to see very well. It's still wet.
See, this one, I don't mean to...
yes, go for it.
I don't mean to dominate the show.
Go for it.
This one seems a little more normal.
Really?
Doesn't it?
Yes. I mean, I feel like that, your heel... matches up. Is even the color, the white, does that match up better, do you think?
I don't know. Something's wrong here.
Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting.
Well, these are definitely going to be socks for me because I'm not...
See, that's what I always say. If I make a mistake, which happens most of the time, I just keep it for myself.
Yeah. So. Weird. Okay.
So this kind of smells right now.
It's
still damp. Just soap. Regular soap.
Oh, you didn't use like Tuft.
No. But it just smells because it's wool, you know, and it needs to dry.
It smells like a wet dog.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's still very wet.
Offense.
Yeah, no, it does. And
remember earlier when I said she doesn't stink?
Yeah, well, my wool stinks.
That.
My wool stinks. It does smell better once it's dry. This sucker's huge. And I had to sew on 28 buttons last night.
Oh, crap.
And believe me, I suck at sewing on buttons. So this thing is humongous.
Oh, look at the screen is just like this big brown thing now.
Big brown, yes.
This is great, though.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you wearing it.
Yeah, I have not worn it yet because it's still
wet.
wet. I was really hoping, last night I was blocking it. I didn't have enough blocking boards.
Oh.
I was getting a towel out trying to block it. But anyway, yeah. So the buttons I just bought. I went to Joann's last night, bought some buttons.
And did you have to be worried about
placement?
Yes.
Yes, you had to line them up
That
with
would
the buttonholes.
stress me out.
So that was annoying. And then finding, I don't have needles to sew on buttons.
Oh, yeah.
So I found a tiny little needle. And of course, then I'm like, well, what thread should I use?
Yeah.
So at first, what I did was I took this yarn, split it. But then that makes it so breakable because it's not plied very strongly. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to use... So you don't look at my buttons too closely because I use different yarns. So then I found some black thread, and I thought I'm just going to use black thread, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm. No one's going to be seeing it.
That's the buttons. I don't know if you can see the buttons. And I wanted the buttons. I bought two different kinds, a lighter brown and then these dark brown. And I had both my daughters look at them. I was like, do you like the lighter or darker? And they both said darker. So it blends in because I didn't really want them standing out because when you have 28 buttons, it's going to really like show.
Yeah, they do totally like
kind of blend in, and I think I wanted that. So I haven't worn it yet, so we'll see. But I watched Andrea Mowry's, she's the designer of the yoga shawl. I watched her video again last night of how all the different ways you can wear this thing.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to take some time and standing in front of the mirror and tweaking because, and now that I blocked it, I was trying it on before I had washed and blocked it, so it was a little smaller. So I need to, once it's totally dry, fiddle around with it. But I think it's going to be cool. And it's soft. I think it's soft. Do you think it's soft?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell.
It's hard
while
it's wet. That's true.
Yeah, so next time.
But
that's exciting that you got it done. I'm happy.
But I had like a million needles in it, holding it down and pinning it, and I was afraid my dog was going to step on it. So this morning I got up before church and I was like, I'm just going to drape it over a chair. It should be dry enough that it can just hang to dry. But that was a lot of yardage. 1,600 yards.
Wow. And 28 buttons.
And 28 buttons.
That's a lot of buttons.
That's a lot of buttons.
That's an impressive amount of buttons.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes. So,
well, there's our knitting, people. My screwed up socks and her awesome but wet and stinky. No, it'll smell better.
It will, yes.
It'll be fine.
It'll be all right. Yeah. But.
So, we had off over this last break since we've seen you last, and we went separate. Yep. Like we do.
Not because we're divorcing or anything.
No. Nope, she's still my girl. Still my main hoe.
Our schedules just didn't work out, so we had to go separate.
She went with Angelique, and I didn't want to go with her. No, I'm just kidding. I had to say it just because we were talking, and I didn't realize it, but it did seem like whenever Leslie and Angelique were going somewhere, I didn't go with them. And it really wasn't that I didn't want to go anywhere with her and Angelique. It just worked out that way.
Yeah.
So
or you take the train, we decide to drive.
Right,
so it's kind of like it just never works out that we're like all together in a group.
Yeah.
But so it was kind of funny. We were joking about that. We're like, the three of us never hang out together.
So if you're watching Angelique, it's not that I didn't want to go. Personal. I did not want to go to off with you. I wanted to go off with you. Let's ditch Leslie.
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
Oh, no.
But it was fun. Did you enjoy yourself?
I don't want to get too excited about this, but I went by myself and I loved it. Mm-hmm. I had a little problem because I didn't have Lori with me to help remind me where I'd been and where I hadn't been.
Right.
So I was just wandering around
aimlessly.
Totally aimlessly, but it was perfectly what I needed.
Oh, good.
Ran into some people, both known and unknown. A couple people recognized me from the podcast here, and that was fun.
That's cool.
In fact, I wrote down names because, I don't remember anything.
That's right.
I ran in.
Oh, boy.
Oops. Grace and her sister, and her sister and I both have an admiration for Tom Hardy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. An admiration.
Nice.
And I think Karen or Kathy, I don't remember what the name was there. Sorry. But you guys know that. I forget everything. Yeah, no, it was fun to just wander around aimlessly.
Yeah, that's cool.
It really was.
Good.
I didn't buy a whole lot, which was good.
Yeah, I saw a few things that I thought were really cool, but some stuff it was.
The cards. Who cares about those cards? Yeah. We don't like them anymore.
But I didn't feel like there was nothing that I was like specific. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Achoo! Sorry, I did it for you.
I need a sneeze
I
button
covered
or
for
something.
You. Oh.
Usually my sneezes come in threes, so let's see if it happens. But,
okay. I promised that I would protect you, and I didn't. I'm sorry.
I'll warn you more
I took
ahead
cover,
of time.
is what I did.
Fight or flight. You're defending yourself.
Exactly.
One thing I was trying to look for was like sock blanks. I did find one, so that was good. But there was nothing that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to find this. You know.
No, and Etsy has kind of ruined us for local things. But I mean, to be fair, we go to so many of these with the same vendors over and over again. Yeah. That's just the nature of,
Yeah. The Knit Girls, though, I was watching their podcast the other day, and they mentioned coming to Portland and having a, whatever it's called.
Yeah, but I still don't understand if they bring all their vendors with them?
They had a vendor sign up, so people could actually sign up and stuff. So, and they picked them. I mean, it's not just.
But I'm just guessing that then it would probably be more local vendors.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either. And it's okay. I'm not complaining.
No.
And off was fun. I even went into where the animals were.
Wow, good for you.
Which I don't normally do.
Yeah.
The only reason I really did it was because last year I missed out on some stuff by not going in.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually didn't go in this year.
Oh, you didn't miss anything.
Okay.
I mean, there was like nothing in there that I wanted to buy.
You didn't want to buy any animals?
I totally didn't want to buy any animals. And that thought never actually occurred to me. No. I bought one of a kind. She makes, we've bought from her in the past, but I got this really cute shawl pin. It has, if you can see, an octopus on it. And it's on those kinds of things like maybe what you'd see a bobby pin.
Yeah.
You know? Haven't tried it yet, but she showed me one, on her shawl that was hanging there. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. I wore a shawl the other day, and I wanted this, and I couldn't find it, so
perfect.
Yay, I found it.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
I got
going into that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start grabbing.
Go for it.
So I'd seen these down in Eugene.
Oh yeah.
At the Black Sheep Wool Gathering, and I didn't buy one because we were on the train.
Yeah.
But it is a bird thing.
Yeah.
It's like a bird house, but it has stuff in it for the birds to come and take to line their nests.
Looks like felt. I mean, it looks like.
Well, it's that stuff like that you spin with or whatever.
Yeah, fiber. Yeah, fiber. Yeah.
That stuff you spin with.
That becomes yarn.
Yeah. You can put whatever. She said you could put yarn remnants. I think this will last a really long time. I don't know. I don't know how much birds are going to take it, but I thought it was really cute.
Really
it's got like a ceramic lid.
Yeah, it's pretty.
House. Roof.
Roof, yes.
Yes, roof. John. It's whatever this John is.
That's right.
I don't know. I just thought it was really cute.
It is really cute.
And I thought my husband would think it was cute. So.
Although he refuses to let her hang it up right now. So.
Well, he says.
Yeah. He is the expert on birds.
Well, he knows more about what happens outside than I do.
He does. Keeps your yard beautiful.
He's up. Well, you can tell he's gone.
I can tell. It's funny. I came to her house and I was like, wow, there's a lot of like leaves pine needles on the ground, and that's not usually the way it is.
We have this pine tree out there that's huge. It's like been there for hundreds of years or whatever. It drops the mother load. Yeah. And he had raked them all up the other day. Well, I went out yesterday and cleaned up dog crap. And I briefly thought about raking up.
Briefly.
And then I was like, oh, hell no. He's off hunting.
That's right. He'll be happy to do that when he gets home.
That's right.
I'm sure.
Yeah. And then today it was like, so there was some out there yesterday. Yeah. Today it's just a lot out crazy. There. It's pretty much that's what's out there. Yes. There's like no grass anymore.
Yeah, you can't really see the grass. It's covered.
Terrible.
These long. At least you have the long pine needles.
That's
I have a pine tree in front of my house, and it's like they're prickly. They get dried out and really hurt your feet when you walk on them.
Well, you know what I found out? I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but pine cones.
Yeah.
They have sharp things on them.
They do. They can, depending on the pine.
Okay, well, ours do.
Cones. Okay.
Because one time we were out there and I picked one up to toss it over, like out in the park area.
At people.
It drew blood.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
it's a weapon.
Yeah, I should stockpile them.
Instead of throwing snowballs at people, you can throw pine cones.
Well, we don't get snow, so.
Well, I hope we get snow.
It would be
we
nice
need to get
some
snow. We need to get some
it
snow.
Would. I'm not holding my breath, though.
Please, though. It's supposed to be a hard winter is what I keep hearing, and hard means snow.
Oh.
So I'm hoping. Okay. So first of all, I bought this ginormous basket, of course, because you have to buy a ginormous basket whenever you go to off.
I never have.
You haven't?
No.
Ever?
I have so many baskets.
I do
I've
too,
stopped
but
buying
you have
them.
to have more.
I don't.
They hold all kinds of stuff.
No, I took my clear plastic Chica bag, and then JJ from the Traveling You.
Oh yeah, she had bags
She gave
too.
me a bag, this really big canvas bag with her logo on it from her last Seattle trip.
Oh yeah.
And I loved it. And I actually used it. I think it must be downstairs. I actually used it a couple days this last week for my travels into the big city.
Nice. Yeah, with your job.
Yeah.
Which we still have to talk about.
Yeah.
So this is Huckleberry Knits, which I love. I've bought from them before, and Angelique actually bought the same one. When we saw it, we were like, it's total fall colors.
That's
There's
really pretty.
Orange.
And it does remind me of mine.
Yeah, it might be the same one. I don't know. This is Cranberry Autumn, and it's a gradient self-striping, so it's going to... It was funny. I thought, first of all, I was going to make socks, and Angelique was like, well, you know that's your socks won't look the same then because it's a gradiating. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. So now I'm like, well, maybe I would do a shawl.
And I think socks would still be totally fun.
It would still be fun. It's just, they won't match.
They're not going to have the same colors, but...
Yeah, they'd be different for sure. So I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Maybe it'll sit in your knitting stash
It probably
for a couple
will.
years
It
like
probably
mine has.
will. Even though I love sock blanks, it's like my new obsession. But so I don't know. But anyway, that was really pretty. And then I just picked up. I thought this was really pretty. This is from 3 Fates Yarns. It smells really good.
It's me. I'm letting off my
it smells
scent.
good. You don't think
Really?
it smells good?
Well, maybe if it wasn't shoved up my nose.
Well, you have to get it in your nose.
I think she wants me to sneeze like her,
Maybe.
just so she's not the only sneezer.
That might be. But this
Really? I mean, you
I
think
think
that
it smells good. Yeah, I must have something in here.
I guess it kind of does. You know what it smells like? Mint, like when you're sick.
You know what? I think it's the campsite. I think I have that soap in here that you hate.
Maybe that's why I like it shoved up my nose.
And I love it. That's probably what it is. Because it makes everything smell like a fire. So I love it. But anyway, this is their...
Which I don't understand why that would be appealing.
I love it. So this is their Glitterati sock. So it looks like... I think it's gold stellina in it. I don't think it's silver. I think it's gold.
I can't tell.
Which I've never... And they're in Salem, Oregon.
Oh.
So 3fatesYarn.etsy.com.
Cool.
400 yards of superwash merino nylon and stellina. So Ursula colorway.
Ursula.
Yes. So I just think it's really pretty. It's like all these purples.
And you know what, it is really pretty, but I would never have picked that out for you.
Well, it's funny because I told Angelique, I was like, I need to get more tonals, which this really isn't super tonal.
But it's
it's shades of purples.
Totally.
But I was like, I always get, self-striping or ones that are
Highly
speckled or
variegated.
highly variegated. And I'm like, what if I want to do heels and toes and something that's just, more of a, not a neutral, but it's more of a solid color. So this is my closest to a solid, which it's still not solid, but
it counts.
It counts to me. But so anyway, and then are we going back and forth or just?
Oh, I was just sitting back enjoying.
You're just sitting back enjoying. Well, I ordered this the other day online.
I sure like that.
I do too. This is Yarn Cafe Creations, and she is on Etsy. Yarn Cafe Creations, and she's from Heber City, Utah. I'm not sure. But this is called Sweater Weather. So I loved it just from the name, but it's merino nylon.
It's very pretty. It's a deep brown.
Yeah, dark brown.
And oranges. Now that's something I would pick for you.
Yes. But I love all colors.
I know you do. Isn't it funny? Because I do too, but we get into these things where...
Kind of ruts in a way, but I love that orange. I just love orange, especially during the fall. And this little, I don't know, the reds. And,
it's very
so
pretty. I really like it.
So I don't know what I'll knit with it.
We never do.
And her name's Christy, so she's the proprietor, but it's a cute little card with a little sheepy on it. So anyway, I got that in the mail, and it was very affordable, and she has lots of different colorways, and it came really quick, and so that was awesome.
Fantastic.
So that came in the mail, but other than that, that's all I got from off. I think I got Lolo Bar, their...
Right, I got some Lolo
stuff.
Bar stuff.
But that's
what else did I get?
used.
Oh, the purse.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, there was a Potential Bag Lady was the name of her shop.
Yeah.
And I love bags.
Yes, you do.
And so I found it, went in, and I should be showing it without the thing, but this is just a little, one of those little purse things. See, there's room in there for stuff, but it's not a big bag.
Yeah.
And then I can wear it like across my body. I think it's called something like a crossbody, but here it is, across my body.
Yes.
Because I'm taking, at least some of the times, public transportation.
Which is shocking.
I know, but I got more to say about that.
Yes.
But I want my wallet, my keys,
your mace,
my phone next to me.
Yeah.
And then I have my bag for like my knitting and stuff. Because, okay, sitting on the Max train knitting on your way to or from work is awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No,
okay.
I love it. The only thing I don't like is the park and ride that I take. This new facility, not enough parking.
Oh, bummer.
Not anywhere near enough parking. I tried driving into work one day, had forgotten the downtown parking crisis.
It's horrible.
Nowhere to park.
Yeah.
And I don't start till 10, and so there's no parking when you get there. So the job that it just totally fell into my lap. Really, it's I'm the manager of the Portland Police Museum. So far, what I'm managing is showing up.
Yep.
Managing that after the first day when I was late because of parking. And it's one of those things I actually really care about the museum. And I love history. I love historical stuff. It's 4 days a week, 10 to 3, Tuesday through Friday. So, it's a perfect deal. It's
you can bring your dog.
I've taken Nina a couple
work.
times. That's been interesting.
You can knit.
I could knit. As I learn more of the job, I'm guessing my knitting time might decrease some.
Right. Yeah.
But right now I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. And so those times when I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, knitting seems like a good thing to do.
Right.
Meeting some interesting people.
Yes, you are.
The really fun thing is I'm running into a lot of old friends.
That's fun.
So that's fun. But yeah.
And your picture's hanging up in the museum, right?
Well, it was, and it's down right now. I know.
Is it getting cleaned or what?
Well, here's the thing. The museum has so much stuff. That's part of the thing, is it used to be up on the 16th floor of the Justice Center. Now it's down in the lobby.
Okay.
But it's behind a door that we can lock, thankfully. Because there's been... One day we did lock the door when there was a man out in the lobby throwing stuff everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a little like, okay, if he were to do that in here, he could ruin some stuff.
Yes,
so
definitely.
We locked him out.
Okay.
And other than that, I mean, we do get a lot of mental people in there.
Yeah.
And, it's sad as far as... There's a huge problem, probably in every major city, with homeless people, which goes hand in hand with mentally ill people.
Yeah.
But even if you had all the resources in the world, you cannot make people take their medication.
Right, yeah.
You can only take people and into some sort of service-oriented place if they're a danger to themselves or others.
Yeah.
And once they're in there and medicated, they cease being a danger to themselves or others.
Yeah.
Then they leave and they stop taking their medication, not just because they're poor and they can't afford it.
Right.
They don't want to take it.
Right.
So then they're whacked again. And it's sad.
Yeah.
But I don't know the answer.
Right. Yeah.
I just get to sit there and interact with them.
Tell them about history.
Yeah, no, I don't even try to do that.
Okay.
Nope. We had a gal come in yesterday, or what day is this? Sunday?
Sunday.
So Friday she came in, and I've never been asked this before, but she asked me how my vagina was. And that just shows a level of caring that I'm not used to.
Completely. Yeah. Totally.
And yeah, I've never been asked that. Not by my doctor, not by my main hoe.
I did ask her that afterwards, though. I said, well, how is your vagina?
Yeah.
Is it doing okay? I mean, maybe I'm a bad friend for not asking
I know.
you.
Well, I did. I kind of felt like, what... That's like third base kind of friendship stuff. That's stuff we should be talking about, but not someone
we
you
should
just
be rolling
met.
deep like that.
Yeah, you don't ask someone that you've just met that.
That's right.
And
or maybe you do.
Yeah, well, she did.
Maybe our friendship is not as deep as we thought it was.
Well, it is now.
It is.
Now we have a whole other
asked
thing
those
to talk
important
about.
questions, yes.
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 Because I hadn't thought about it.
And you didn't think about it, and it kind of threw you off because you're not used to that
I
kind
didn't
of...
have an answer. It's not one of those, it's not a question that you want to just answer flippantly.
Right, you really have to think about it.
You do have to think about it. What does she really want to know?
Does she mean within the last week, last month, last year?
Does she want to know, is it still in good shape?
Yeah.
Or is it doing something it shouldn't do? I mean, I don't even know what it might be doing. Well, I think you still have that.
Okay.
Oh, unless I was a guy. Right. So at least you got the body part right.
That's right.
She didn't ask me how my penis was. I see something to the silver lining. She knew what to ask me about.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I didn't even.
And you had that in common with her.
I don't know that.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know. We take nothing for granted anymore.
Right.
Nope. And then she was dropping F-bombs before I even got the chance to answer her.
Wow.
You know, it was like she transitioned quickly, so I just moved along with it. And didn't want to get hung up on details about my vagina. Or hers. Nobody's, really. I just, that was...
Wow.
That was interesting. Yeah.
So we'll have lots of stories, I think.
Michael says I shouldn't talk about work on the podcast because he thinks that someone, that it's just, he just thinks that I might lose my job. Thinking, why?
Police officers don't watch our podcast.
No, it's not the police officers he's worried about. It's the general public that I might offend.
Oh, man.
Oh, whatever.
That's what it is.
It's
life.
It's
in downtown Portland.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that's
Real
what
life.
it is. But yes, taking public transportation, I do. The position does come with a parking place at a close by parking structure. Once it's mostly just me there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm totally fine with taking public transportation for now.
So do you get weird looks when you're knitting on public transportation or stairs, or do you even look up at all?
Yeah. I kind of try to tune everybody out.
Okay.
No, I've had some people watch me and they get mesmerized. One gal told me that she's just mesmerized by my knitting. First I thought it was just my radiance, that I exude.
Your glow.
My glow.
That's right.
And then the other day I had to sit by someone on the way home.
Oh, bummer.
On the way there, it's nice because I'm the first one on. Not me personally, but we're the first, we're at the end of the line.
Okay.
And so going into town, we can just be where we want. But then people start getting on and, and then sometimes people sit by you. And then on the way home, you have to sit by people. I don't like that part. But I just put my earbuds in, listen to my book. Well, some people get it,
Yeah, right.
And then some people just want to talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so on the way home the other day, I was sitting by this old guy that wanted to talk. And so I ended up stopping my book and talking to him. He was just a nice old grandpa going down to visit his grandkids.
Fun.
So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fun.
Anyhow.
Good times.
We were, that fit into this. My purse. Yes.
For security reasons, you can keep that close to your body.
For security reasons, I bought this purse. And what I really like about it is that she makes the purse and these things that...
These little coverings.
Yeah, they totally change.
Which I was thinking about that too. You can also wash them. So if it gets gross and dirty, you can just take that off and wash it.
That was one of her selling points, was that they are washable, which is nice. But see, you could do just black if you wanted. And so I have my earbuds, speaking of earbuds, because this also becomes an outer pocket.
Nice.
So this was my one that I had on there. I had this side on it for a while, which I thought was super cute. See, it just changes.
Yeah, reversible.
And I won't get off of there. I won't hook them on, but you can see how that just cute.
Just the look and the colors.
And then I bought another one. I love this one.
That's cool.
Right there.
It's so funny how different people can go off and look at different things. Because, I saw her booth, but I just kind of walked past it.
Yeah.
But it's it's cool when, you see different
And I really
things.
liked her. She had one of those personalities that I just felt like I get your sense of humor and you get mine.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, she was funny. And Marilyn, I had run into Marilyn there. And we'd walked around for a little bit together. And then...
Cute.
Then we went our separate ways. And then I was in this lady's booth and Marilyn walked in. And Marilyn, we love her dearly. She gets pretty excited.
Yeah.
And so she was saying something to this gal I have to admit now I don't remember her name. I know that shocks all of you so much. Sherry. Yeah,
Okay.
Sherry. The bag lady. Potential bag lady.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Marilyn was saying something, she's just all excited, and Sherry says to her, calm down, you're going to hurt yourself. I was just like...
Oh, it's so
accurate.
funny. Yes.
It was just so funny because Marilyn, she just has all that personality in this little tiny package.
So
and
spunky.
Yeah, spunky.
So cute.
So,
That's funny. So did she have an Etsy shop?
No,
Okay.
she has a Facebook page and email, potentialbaglady at gmail.com.
Okay.
She sells at like a farmer's market in Salem.
That's what
I think
it said
she
on there.
said.
Salem Saturday Market.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think if you wanted to get in touch with her, you could visit her Facebook page.
Yeah, definitely.
And then go from there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this card will show a whole lot, but it's got, not so good. I'd just go to her Facebook page.
Yeah.
I saw, so this Boss Kitty, she, common commission, anyway, cute card. She dyes yarn here in Gladstone.
Really?
Yeah, she said that when I asked her where she's, is she local, where's she from? She said Milwaukee.
Oh, wow.
I said, oh, well, I live in Gladstone.
Mm.
And she said, oh, well, technically we're in Gladstone.
Oh, wow.
I guess she figured nobody knew where Gladstone was. But
funny.
Boss Kitty, perfectly crafted since 2014. So I wanted to buy some of her yarn, but I really just didn't want to buy yarn just to buy yarn.
Right.
Because I have plenty of that yarn here.
Right.
I wanted to know what I was going to do with it. That's those, and that's that. So, okay, the birdhouse thing came from Kuna Hero Pottery.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll put a link.
Yeah.
But she doesn't ship for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I bought at Off was the some Lolo Bar stuff, shawl pin, birdhouse.
I am loving the
cute
Lolo
bag.
Bar deodorant.
Good.
Yes, the lady warned me that my pits might stink a little bit as my pits adjust and get the junk out before, because it has probiotics in it or something like that. So it kills the bad bacteria but keeps the good bacteria. So, but I haven't noticed that at all. It's actually
And you got the
nice.
cucumber melon?
Yes.
Okay. So I had bought their deodorant. I switched from Lush to them. The first one that I tried from them was lavender rose or something. I didn't love the smell. It was okay. But I was really impressed with how well it worked.
Yeah.
So then they told me that I couldn't find it on their website anymore, and they said they were switching formula.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I ended up getting one of their old formulas, the coconut mango or something. I love that one.
Nice.
That's probably my favorite. And then I got a couple of the cucumber melons. So
yeah.
No,
I like it better than Lush. I tried
I do
Lush for a
too.
while, and it just would like rip apart your pits when you're putting it on. It just
Well,
seemed hard to me.
It irritated my skin.
Did it?
Not
Okay.
at first, but then after about a month or so, they were red and itchy. And
see, my husband had that reaction
Yeah.
too. He was using Lush for a little bit because we were trying to do the all natural deodorant stuff, but this goes on nicely, and
it does.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, Lush doesn't put their stuff in plastic or anything, which is nice.
Yeah.
But you kind of like to have something to hang on to.
Yeah.
When you're putting it on.
Totally.
And these do come in your traditional.
Yeah, rolling.
Yeah. So
thing.
yeah, we like Barmaids.
I
They're in
love it.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
We use their stuff for lots of
Awesome
things.
stuff.
I tried their face pudding.
Oh, good. What'd you think?
I liked it.
Okay. I should try that.
Yeah, I mean it was nice.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pudding.
Yes. Pudding for your face.
Pudding for your face.
I
I know, it doesn't
be
get
bad
much
about
better.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where are we at? Oh gosh. I don't know why.
We always worry about talking.
I know.
We're always afraid we don't have enough info, and it's like, we have too much info.
We just don't know where the time goes.
I know.
So we were given from Suzanne from the silkdrop.com. She has an Etsy shop as well
Yes.
by the same name. I'm not positive.
I'm pretty
right
sure
now.
I wasn't able to find
You
it,
know
but I'm
what?
sure it is.
It's probably on this card. No, because on her card she just lists her website.
Yeah.
So maybe she prefers to use her website.
That could be.
But it's the silkdrop.com. She sent us some yarn.
Yeah, she let us pick what we wanted out of her shop. That was very sweet. So the one I picked it's a worsted weight, 50 merino, 50 tencel, 218 yards. It's called
Nebula.
Nebula. Thank you. I was like, that doesn't sound right. But anyway, it's got some purples and blues and of course orange, which I love. I don't know if you guys can see the orange in there, but anyway, it's really soft and squishy and it's pretty. It has some purples. So
And I picked a fingering called, so I think it was something about spring. I'm not seeing, Spring Cheer. Dreamy sock. It's 435 yards, 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. And I always feel bad because I'm always holding things right under where they can see it.
That's all right.
See my sweatshirt?
Yeah, that's right.
It looks like Sully from Monsters, Inc.
Totally.
It's like Sully in a skein.
That's right.
So it is very soft. Very soft
Very
indeed.
soft. And
So,
shiny.
Susanna, if you're watching, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll
Yes. It's very sweet.
visit her shop if
And
you...
she also gave us a coupon code.
Oh, I forgot to look it up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Okay, she did tell us about a coupon code, and we don't know what to say. It's John.
John.
From our words,
Right, yeah.
Don't really go to her Etsy shop and put in John.
Yeah.
Right, so there must be an Etsy shop for there to be a coupon
There
code.
must be.
We'll get back to you.
Yes.
And the way we're going to get back to you is on show notes. So
Okay.
either on YouTube, if you pull it down, or on Ravelry. I don't usually get them done until the next day, but there's links to everything that we talk about.
Yeah.
And so whatever it is we're talking about right now.
The coupon code?
No, I knew that.
Oh, you don't know
No,
the
I don't know
coupon
what the
code.
coupon
I don't
code
either.
is. No.
I think she told us though.
She did. We'll get back to her and then get back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we could even have it flash down across the screen.
I could do that.
Could we?
If I hear back from her in time. Or
Okay.
if I find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
We're bad podcasters. But thank you so much for sending us.
And we're glad that some of you
Yarn.
like us.
I know.
Because
It's nice.
maybe we are bad podcasters.
Maybe. That's why people don't.
But some
But
people
do
like
send
us.
stuff.
So yeah.
Thank you.
No,
It's very sweet.
We're glad that some people like us.
I know. It helps to be liked a little bit.
It does. It does indeed. And so we have some exciting news about one of our friends.
Dear Sweet.
Something we've talked about for a while, but we're really
Yes.
happy now to
finally announce it. So Angelique, our dear sweet friend.
Yeah.
Do you accept her as your dear sweet now? Because before you were upset that she didn't talk about it or have a picture.
Oh
of us
yeah,
on
she
Instagram.
redeemed herself.
She redeemed herself.
Yeah, so I like her.
She's dear sweet.
She's my dear sweet pal.
So she's got Black Sheep yarns, and she finally opened her Etsy shop.
That number on the back.
It's her. I don't know if it's her personal phone number. I don't know.
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
I think her kids must have done that, and
Yes.
it's on all of them.
Yes.
It's like, whose number were you picking up when you were?
Oh yeah, there's a number
Does
on the
Bob
back.
know?
You guys don't want the number, but anyway, Black Sheep yarn.
And let me just say, I
Yes.
am totally going to link that because you know how Etsy is.
Yes.
It's a pain sometimes to
It
find a shop.
is. I know, and I was
If you
trying
have
to.
anything wrong with how you're putting it in.
Yeah, so it's Black Sheep Yarn Shop.
All one word.
.etsy.com. So that's her Etsy shop. But anyway, I had gotten a skein of yarn from her, ordered
Love
it.
it.
I love it. It is called Weathered
I really
Barn.
love it.
I love it, love it, love it. This won't even do
Well,
it justice.
I don't know if you love it more than me, though. You're kind of making it sound like you love it more than me.
Well, I
Because
think
I said I
might.
love it, and you said I love
it.
Like, you threw down a lot of loves.
Triple loves.
Triple loves.
Well, that's all I can do. I mean, it
Okay.
has every cool color
It's
in
awesome.
it. Has blacks, browns, oranges, blues,
It is so very
off-whites,
very cool.
creamies.
What are you
like-
going to do with it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably socks, but it'd be beautiful with like a couple solid colors for a shawl or
yeah, it
something.
would.
Because there's so many different
it would.
colors in there that you can pick from.
Because she has another
love
one on her
that.
shop that I'm really tempted to go get.
Yes. What was that called? Do you remember?
It was something.
It was something.
Dang. Oh,
I know.
well,
You can
talk
look.
on. I
Okay.
can look. Where's my
So,
laptop?
Dear Sweet was so sweet because she
sorry.
is, and she gave us. I think this is a new colorway for her. It's called Let Us Be Thankful, and this is her sock weight yarn. 460 yards, 75 superwash merino, 25 nylon. It's a 4-ply. But I just think those are gorgeous fall.
It's very fall.
Oh, very autumn.
Very
colors.
pretty.
I love it. So I had a hard time because this is the one I bought. But then when she sent this too, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this too. So, in fact, I think they'd even go good together.
They probably would.
They probably would. You could probably even do a shawl with both of those.
You probably could.
Because it does have that tinge of little oranges in there too. So I think you totally could.
You could.
But I think that's gorgeous. I love it.
And her prices, you guys, are really good.
They are.
That's not. The one that Leslie showed is the Weathered Barn, and it's $23. That's awesome.
For how many yards? 460 yards.
So the one I really like is called Favorite Basket.
Favorite Basket. That's beautiful, too.
I know.
I love it.
I'm really tempted. But I hate to take yarn out of her shop, you know.
Hey, it's all... I know, it's gorgeous. I love those colors. It's hard to choose because they're all beautiful. Look at that. So...
I think I'm going to have to put a picture in because that didn't look so good.
Okay, then she also donated a sock blank to our podcast. And this is funny because I thought it was called, she has it OOAK. So I was like, oh, that's what it is. And Michelle was like, no, it's not. It's one of a kind. That's what it stands for. So I had no idea. I just was
Well, you don't shop as much as I do.
Or I thought maybe Angelique can't spell. But I know that's not true. So I was like, I don't think she'd put 2 O's in the word oak. So anyway, it's funny. But anyway, it's her sock blank, 460 yards, 75 superwash merino.
One of a kind sock blank.
One of a kind sock blank. But it's got, I mean, don't you think it's purples?
I would say, yeah, purples and mauve. And
it's beautiful.
We'll snap a little picture.
Yeah, that'd be better. But anyway, that was so sweet of her to
donate
these.
Very sweet. Thanks,
and you guys will get a chance to win these.
Yep, we're going to open a thread.
Yeah.
2 threads.
Yep, 2 threads.
A sock blank thread.
Yes.
And a skein of yarn thread.
Yes.
So I think the skein of yarn will be, go to her shop, tell us, you know, what you like there, what if you could pick one, or, you know, whatever. You know, go to her shop, check it out.
Yep.
And the sock blank thread is going to be, we want to know, if you had your choice between going back, not in your life, but just back in history somewhere, or let's put it this way.
She had to explain it to me.
If you could get in the TARDIS, number 1, who would you go with?
Ooh.
Like which doctor?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'd go with David Tennant.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
And I would go in the past somewhere. Not my past. I don't care about my past. But, like, I love history. I would go back. And you could have your safety assured. You know, you're not going to go alter history.
Right.
We don't have to worry about the time warp continuum, all that. Just
it's not that difficult, people.
Right. Hypothetically, if you could go back in history or into the future, which would you choose?
And you said you'd go into history.
I would
Which
totally
time
go.
period?
That would be a tough choice. Because, I mean, there's just so... And where? I mean...
Yeah.
You don't have to overthink it because that's a lot to decide. For one thing, wherever we went, it would take me a while to come out of the TARDIS.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Just saying. But I would come out of the box.
Would you?
Yeah, eventually. Okay. And then I would go just like, you know, it's that whole if I could be a fly on the wall kind of thing. Like, I don't know, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 70 years ago. I don't know.
I mean, I'd be scared of going into the future.
Of what you might see.
Yeah. I think it'd be better to go in the past.
I know. It would be kind of scary.
I almost think some things were better in the past. Not all things, but some things.
Well, like, yeah, because you might not want to know, you know, is there Earth 100 years from now?
Right.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bad...
Zombies could do.
Forget it, you guys. Let's not do that. It's too depressing.
Oh, gee. The world's over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with it, though. Let's just do it.
Let's just do it. So, go on to Angelique's shop and pick what you would choose if you had a choice. It's not like we're going to get it for you, but just, you know, tell us what your favorite is in her shop. And for this, either...
Are you a Back to the Future? No.
Yeah. Or a what's the opposite of Back to the Future?
There is no opposite. I'm
past?
saying,
do you
want to go in the past at some point, some historical time in the past, or some future time?
So anyway, she has some lovely, lovely yarn in her shop. So
and we're so happy that she finally got that open. I mean, not like you finally got it open.
Right. But we were chomping at the bit waiting for it to open.
We were.
So we're excited that it's open.
I haven't shown this bag yet. This is the one. This is the
That's
Tulip
the one.
Bag.
I'm going to sneeze again.
Achoo. Okay.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I hope I'm not getting sick. Okay.
Oh, God, I hope not.
I hope not either. Go ahead, sorry.
That's okay. From Lavender Hill Knits. This is called her Tulip Bag. And I got it because it's one of those that you hang. Bless you.
Sorry, I'm trying not to be rude and sneeze on air.
Well, you've already done it twice. Why start now? A lot of the things that, the ones that hang from your wrist, I think are too small to get your project in and out of, and even your wrist in and out of.
Right.
And I love this one.
It's a beautiful bag.
I know.
I love the fabric too.
Me too. It's the
so
roses
pretty
and stuff.
Yeah, and the bottom of it on the outside has that same fabric too.
Yeah,
That's really pretty.
You go. Yeah. So I think you could reverse it.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
But I hope that that's not showing up on the.
I hope not either. Just in case you guys want to know, rain will begin around 5:24 p.m. here in the area. So.
We just hope that you're not seeing that. I don't remember. I don't think
so.
I don't think it will.
I think it's just for our information.
Okay. I thought I got everything turned off, but
that way I can run from here to your car without
to
getting rained on.
You're gonna go get my car.
Well, maybe. I like your car.
I like your car too. Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
It's a beautiful bag.
I love the bag.
It's a good size too. It's triangular shaped.
It is. It's a triangular shape. She calls it her tulip bag. And I really do like that it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
And it opens up.
It does. I mean, like a tulip.
Yeah.
Look at that.
There you go. That's what... It takes us a while sometimes to get things.
Isn't that cute?
That is really cute. I love how it just sits open like that.
It just sits open and it's awesome.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, I love it.
Very pretty. So where is she located at?
On Etsy.
I know.
I don't remember.
So is she in a foreign country or is she local? Or
no, she's not.
Not local.
No, she's not local and she's not. She's somewhere in the United States.
Okay. This is tougher.
It is. You asked me these questions that I just don't know.
Well, but I didn't ask how your vagina is today, so.
I know. I'm still feeling the sting from that, not my vagina. I mean, because that could happen too, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's it. Except for our naughty monkey.
Oh yes, our naughty monkey.
George, the naughty monkey. He looks like he's been through a lot.
He has been through a lot.
He's got...
Well, if you pull on that tape, he's going to lose fur too. That's going to hurt.
Oh, poor baby.
It's like ripping off a Band-Aid.
Yeah, it is. Oh, well.
Poor thing.
So, the good news is I never came up and ate either one of these candy bars.
Oh, I would today, though. I'm so bad.
Really, do you want one?
I've been bad this week. Oh, I've been so bad.
Yeah, I haven't been great either with starting the job, even though it's not a hard job.
Right.
It just has thrown
you off.
It really did.
Oh, Lordy.
We don't know what happened.
Monkey is falling down.
George is causing problems. Well, he's a naughty monkey.
He is. He's into everything. He's like Curious George. See, for me, it was Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's in October or September gets all of their fall stuff.
Okay.
So I, of course, had to go to Trader Joe's and buy everything pumpkin. So pumpkin pancake mix, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin granola, pumpkin tea, pumpkin coffee.
Well, those things
everything
aren't gonna
pumpkin.
hurt you.
No, but it's all the other things that I bought that were pumpkin.
I don't like a lot of the pumpkin stuff.
I love everything pumpkin.
Do you like pumpkin shakes from Burgerville?
Yep.
I got Michael one the other day and I tried a sip and I thought it was disgusting. So.
You didn't bring it to me.
No, I don't want to be contributing to your bad habits.
I know, it's so bad.
Contribute to my
so
husband.
Good. Oh, so yeah.
Well,
bandwagon. Quite a bit.
Yeah, and that's the thing is we all know that we're just trying to be healthier.
Mm-hmm.
So we make mistakes. We just keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
So we did want to get some prizes out though, and so we've had. I think we have 42 members in our George the Naughty Monkey group.
Yep.
So 40, not counting us, but there's 42 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So for this time around with the giveaways, we just randomly generated some numbers from the member base.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 prizes, and we'll have a first, second, and third. So first prize winner will get their choice, and then we'll just go from there.
Mm-hmm.
So our first prize. Winner is Shannon, and we love this name. Snot-Estein. Snot-Estein. I just think snot and intestines.
And she is a nurse.
She's like something at
a hospital.
Something dealing with snot and intestines, I think.
Maybe that's a technical term, and we just don't know it. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm thinking there's not a lot of technical terms that start with snot, but what do I know?
I know.
You know, not much. And she, we learned this from her Ravelry page, is she has an audio podcast called Knit Sip.
Yeah.
She said it's a knitting, coffee knitting audio podcast.
Yeah.
So
we haven't checked it out yet. We just saw that, but we were
Knit
like,
Sip,
that's cool.
And Snot is Stein. Like Frankenstein. No, that's not it either. You're
Beer Stein. Isn't that a thing, a beer stein?
So a stein for your snot?
I don't know, maybe.
Feel a lot of snot. Anyway, so that's our first place winner. Our second is Nutty Knitter Marlette. And I just want you to know, that makes me think of Nutter Butter cookies, so thanks for that.
I know. I don't like Nutter Butter cookies.
You don't?
Mm-mm. And I like peanut butter.
I love peanut butter. And then our third place is U Creek Cottage, which is Renee. Mm-hmm. So those are our three people.
Yep.
We want to talk about a prize?
Go for it.
No, you go.
Oh, I have to go for it?
Or you could say something.
I have to dig it out. I forgot to dig it out.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, okay, you'd be
no,
digging.
I have it right here.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was... So, I joined Weight Watchers and got a Fitbit. And it's cute and pink. Lovely. And I tried it on for one day. And my wrist, was itching to death. So, I am donating this to the podcast. So, you guys can choose this if you so desire. So, it's a wireless wristband. Make fitness a lifestyle. Yeah, tracks your activity, sleep quality, syncs wirelessly, mobile and online tools.
Love Fitbit. Mm-hmm. Neither one of us can wear them.
Yeah, it's so odd. I don't know why. It bums me out. But
yeah.
I tried it on both wrists, and it just doesn't work for me. So it's been used one day. So I put it back in the package and thought, well, it's a good price for someone.
It's a great price for someone. If of the three people that we drew here, if none of them has a desire for a Fitbit, we're not going to force it upon you.
Right.
We'll come up with a different, another additional prize. Definitely. Because we don't want you to take it if you don't want it.
Right. Yeah.
Someone out there would want it, and we want someone that really would like to have it.
Yeah, definitely.
So then another option is this awesome skein of Desert Vista Dye Works in the Octopussy color way, which I really like. So I want you to know
that's pretty.
that I really like it. For whatever that's
very
worth.
Pretty.
It's fingering weight, and if you haven't worked with her stuff yet, it's 462 yards approximately. It's wool and nylon. You can make really big socks, or you can make socks and something else. So, and then our other prize will be these darling stitch markers, which Leslie bought and donated. They're from Angelique. They're cooking
utensils.
Yeah, it's a little whisk.
Little cookbook and
there we go, something else. I'm not getting the third thing in there, but they're really, really cute.
Yes.
And then a little soak, and we'll throw in a little Lolo bar trial size. So those are our prizes.
Fun.
You've heard who the winners are, so send me or Leslie a message. Probably me.
Yeah.
I mean, you can send Leslie a message. I don't want you feeling left out.
No, I don't know if I
get
anything.
You probably better send it to me.
I'm a bad Ravelry person. I'm really bad.
We don't have to use terms like bad. Let's just say you're challenged.
I am very challenged.
Ravelry challenged.
Very challenged, yes. Okay. So, yeah, I should put out a disclaimer. I feel bad whenever people message me, and sometimes I don't get back to them because I don't know how.
I give up sometimes. I just text her.
You're good. You're good at all that stuff. You know how to do all that stuff.
Again,
I just don't take the time to do it.
We don't have to say good or bad.
Okay. All right.
You just choose not to do it.
Really. I don't know how. I choose not to take the time to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And that's okay.
Because it's not like it's rocket science. I'm sure I could figure it out if I took the time.
You're very smart. You could handle it. So, anyhow. Okay, well, there we go. That's us for the time being.
Yeah. I think this will be the last time we wait 3 weeks because we're at an hour and 48 minutes.
This one might be a cut it in half. Side A, side B.
I don't know.
Knit side, purl side.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't think anyone really cares. It's primarily for uploading purposes.
Right.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know if people want to split us up over 2 days. Might be too much of us in 2 days.
No, I think some people do. I mean, I think most people that watch us don't do it all at once.
Yeah.
No, I think that they put it out over a while.
Can't handle all of this in one sitting.
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I can't when I go back to watch it.
I know. Well, you know what's really funny? This is so bad. But when I edit, so many times I've fallen asleep while doing
nice.
I know.
What does that say?
I think it's because I try to do it right after we record, to try to get it uploaded, and we've just done all this.
Exactly.
It's like, so it's not really interesting to
right.
me.
Then they're done that.
I just heard all this crap. So,
Can't they think of anything else?
Exactly. And then if I'm not putting in a lot of pictures and stuff,
right.
I don't even need to be doing anything with it. And so then I'm just kind of listening to make sure that something weird doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, something other than our normal weird stuff.
I was going to say, what would be weirder than what we normally say?
Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, because there was one episode where I got it uploaded, and then before publishing it, I hadn't listened to it, and it just had that awful noise through it. I don't know if you remember that, but I mean, you just really never know exactly what's going to happen.
You don't.
You're holding your breath a little bit every time, just hoping that
everything goes up correctly.
Exactly, and you don't get some weird squelch in your ears when you hit play.
Yes,
or
that's
whatever.
true.
And if I don't know if you guys ever pull up our video and there's an ad, will you please tell me, because I've never done anything to make that happen, and some people have ads, and I don't understand necessarily why that happens.
Yeah.
But I'd just like to know, because I don't want there to be ads on our podcast.
I don't think there is. I mean, I haven't seen it.
I know sometimes people do that. I've been told that you can get a little bit of a kickback or something. I don't know if that's true. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
So anyhow, that's just I'd just be interested. I never see it on my end,
yeah,
but
I don't either.
I don't know if maybe I just wouldn't. So
I don't know.
Yeah, let us know, because if we're gonna have ads, I want them to be good ads.
That's right. Do we get to handpick the ads?
Yeah, I don't think we do.
We have no choice.
No, there's some tampon ad or something. At least it would go.
We're probably gonna bring up like Vagisil or something like that.
Yes.
After what we talked about today, we'll probably have some kind of an ad like that.
No kidding. Well, hey, when you got an itch. All right, we're gonna leave you with that.
Oh my gosh.
Itching. Hey, but I'm not offending anyone with my mug today.
You're not.
It's just
that's true.
Just our topic of conversation, perhaps.
I have a very unoffensive mug.
Yeah, I know, it's cute. Little kitty cat with a big ball of yarn.
If you like cats.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, we hope to see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes,
we do. Okay.
We do.
Bye.
Bye.